You're serious? It's done?
Ready.
Oh, we're doing a Q&A?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome back to the channel. And a beautiful morning it is, dude. The birds are chirping. It's absolutely gorgeous out. And today's a good day, dude, because we are finally doing the catskin leather interior swap on the inside of the Tundra to replace the fabric boulder gray interior, which I'm not a fan of one bit. Do like cloth interior. I'm not opposed to cloth one bit. In fact, I think cloth's more comfortable than leather. I just think leather looks better. But the main issue I have with this cloth right here is it's not the color I want. It's way too light. I had cloth on the Silverado I just sold and I absolutely loved it, dude. And especially nowadays, like compared to the cloth today, compared to the cloth from like the early 2000s, that stuff was absolute junk. Cloth nowadays is actually really nice. And again, it's a lot more comfortable. Leather gets hotter, leather gets colder. It can crack over time. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why cloth could be more superior to leather, aside from it not being as easy to clean, which also, this being so light in color, could get dirtier a lot faster. But I think it's gonna look a lot better having all black leather to kind of make the interior a lot just sleeker of a look. So yeah, dude, that right there is the plan for today. Get these seats unzipped, throw down some black leather, and yeah, dude, that's gonna look absolutely amazing. So get to it. Black leather catskin interior going down.
Yep.
What's the process to this right here?
We gotta take off all the original, put on the new stuff.
The new stuff's right here, looking extra fantastic. How do you feel about the Boulder Gray?
Oh, no.
It's not it.
No.
So it's gonna blacken the entire. It's gonna look so much better. You guys do headliner too, right?
Yes.
Oh, there we go. Maybe one day in the future we can come back for that.
Black.
Yeah, dude. Can you do the pillars too? The plastics right here?
Also,
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. All right, sweet. Well, I said we get right to it. Do you remove the entire seat?
What's that?
You remove the entire seat too?
Yes,
Oh, nice.
Gotta come out.
Turn my back for 5
Yeah,
seconds. You have the entire seat out? Benny's been moving. How long have you been doing this for?
20 years.
20 years.
Yeah.
Well, dude, that was literally 30 seconds. What? That's crazy right there.
It's a new car, so I'm learning on it too, but there's nothing to it.
You've never worked on the 22 Tundra and you
No,
ripped
we
the seat
haven't.
out in
We haven't.
30 seconds.
It's a Toyota. We work on a lot of Toyotas.
They're all kind of the same thing,
Pretty
huh?
much all the same,
It's all
yeah.
just bolts and whatnot.
Yeah.
That was what, 4 bolts?
Yep, 4 bolts.
So underneath there, we just have a little wiring harness. Okay. And a Sharpie. Nice. What else do you guys do in total?
Our majority of stuff is interior, so pretty much anything in the interior we take care of. We cater for dealerships, so what the stuff that dealerships want, you know, we go in and replace it or...
Yeah, because I've seen you guys working on this 22 Honda Civic in this crazy like metallic battleship gray type color. Do dealerships do the catskin package too, right?
Yes, like
yeah.
this one's actually getting road wire, but
What's that?
it does the whole red package, so that one's getting red door panels, red seats, red...
You're doing a full red interior on it too?
Yes.
What?
We basically do one of those weekly, as long as they have inventory, because we get it on a Monday, Tuesday, they want it back by Friday, Saturday night it's sold, so...
Wow,
yeah.
Just like that, dude. So in theory, I could do entirely black pillars. I can do a blacked out headliner.
Yeah.
Because I want to do the starry headliner, but it looks better on a black headliner, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
it won't look right
yeah.
on.
What if I want some red
Red?
on the interior? Not for the headliner or pillars, but like for the doors or something like that?
Oh, yeah.
Can I add it to things like the dashboard and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, we got to talk in the future.
Something new, so I got to figure it out, and then now I'm seeing it, it's actually going to be pretty simple.
How many bolts is this one?
This was only 2 bolts.
2 bolts. Wow.
2 bolts. I see these are like the
So 2
style
bolts.
seats, too.
Yeah. 2 bolts in the rear and then 4 in the front for each seat.
Yep.
And that's it. The seats come right out after a wiring harness in the front. How about the rear?
Rear, no
Nothing,
wiring
right?
harness.
Yeah. Super simple. Now, the real work begins, though. Now the fun part. That looks really good. Perfectly fitted too.
Yeah.
I like it. I like that a lot.
Look really good.
Way more of a premium look now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Really-
Where's the old? Here we go. Hold on.
Yeah,
Let's see this real quick.
Look at that.
The before compared to this. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. So what's the steam do?
It makes the plastics more pliable to be able to
Oh,
bend them
nice.
and move them around without breaking them.
But you also use steam to remove it too, right?
Yes, yes.
To avoid breaking the plastic. Is it like a plastic weld back there or something?
No. It's just a clip. It just clips.
Oh, okay.
So if that little leg, if the leg breaks off, it's not gonna.
And steam. Oh, I get you. Okay, so steam helps it.
Steam softens it up.
Yep.
It just pops it right out.
Exactly.
Basically, I'll steam it, and I'll put a little pressure pulling it, and then it just comes off. I don't have to.
And that's
yank it off.
That's what 20 years experience teach you right there. That's trial and error at its finest.
Yeah, for real. All set.
They told me the truck was done. I thought they were lying.
No,
You're serious. It's done?
She's ready.
How long did it take you?
Was it like 3 hours?
Not even.
Was it?
Not even 3 hours. Oh my goodness.
It's a new truck.
That's a brand new truck, my guy. Oh my gosh. What? Wow. Oh my. Yeah, it's a brand new. Now it looks like a new truck. That tan interior wasn't it, dude.
It's not working for it.
I can't believe you finished that fast though. To perfection, dude. Look at this. I like how it's all perforated too. It gives it kind of a natural look.
It won't get so hot.
Dude,
yeah.
It gives it, yeah, you can breathe. The seats can breathe.
310-920-9885.
Yelp also?
Yelp,
yeah.
Check our Yelp. We
There you
got
go.
really good reviews.
Perfect. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
No problem, man.
Killed it.
Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what, add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what, add it up, told her if it's all me, everything is on me, gon' back it up, matter what, told you I'ma do me, why you hating on me, it's not adding up. Do roll like a Mack truck, country heart, I might cop a farm and go act up.
Huge shout out to Ultra Trim Restyling, dude. Benny absolutely smashed it, dude. The quality is amazing, and this interior looks so much better all blacked out. Well, the roof liner is not black yet, but they do headliner as well. They do all kinds of crazy stuff. We can add red if we want to the doors. We can do whatever we want. So soon to come. What you think, Ashley?
I like
How's
it.
it looking? I think it looks so much better.
Mine leather now.
I mean, these guys did a really good job. It looks factory. You can't tell one bit. Whoa! It's windy.
I was so scared. I thought that was your door.
It was my door.
No, like the door you were right.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't get me. But dang, dude, it's windy for sure. All right, so now the plan for today is to get license plates on the truck, which requires a couple of things. Right now we have the temporary tags from Arizona. I bought this truck from an Arizona dealership, and I'm still riding on, I'm in California, still riding on the Arizona temp tags. So what we have to do, I've already done the inspection at the DMV. Now I need to go down and get a smog test done, and then we can take it down to the registration service and then have them put plates on this truck today. So we'll have it fully transferred to California by the end of this video. So that is the plan for right now. I say we head on down to the smog shop, get her smogged, and then get it registered and get some plates.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Maybe we'll ask some juicy questions on the way.
Okay.
So I've been looking at all the comments on Mark's last video he did. Well, last video he uploaded. And I was telling him that we should switch up his videos, kind of, and give him some juicy questions that you guys asked in the comments. Because he's a busy man. He doesn't have time to look at the comments, but...
Oh, we're doing a Q&A?
Yeah, doing a Q&A.
Let's do it.
Alright, so your first question from Frankie P. Truck looks awesome, but his question is, what is your most favorite truck you've ever owned?
I don't really know about that one because I like them all in different ways, my whole thing. So like for example, my 2019 Silverado, that truck was cool to me because it was the first full-size truck I had. So it was more of like a personal thing I had with my truck because of it being my first like new full-size truck. So at the time it was my favorite. But when I sold that truck for the 2020 Ram, that truck was then my favorite truck because it was just a whole different vibe. Like, I think every truck I've had, I've liked in different ways, is my point. Aside from them being like sort of, what do you call it when like you have a connection to a truck or a thing? It's sentimental. I'd probably say the Ram was one of my favorites, only because of like just the feeling it gave you when you drove it. Like hearing the Hemi was cool. The sound from a Hemi is awesome. I love, you know, the sound of the Hemi. Features were amazing on the interior. The interior design is unmatched. Even to this day, from any manufacturer, the interior of the Ram is unparalleled. 12-inch screen, so a lot of attention to detail in there, and the way it drove, it was like a muscle car in the form of a truck with luxury. So that was really cool. I think that was my favorite truck probably like so far, but I think looks wise from the exterior, the Chevy was my favorite truck. But at the same time too, this truck so far is one of my favorites right now, because I didn't think I'd like a V6 twin turbo so much. But it drives amazing. I mean, dude, this thing just like drives like a sports car.
Yeah.
So now I like this truck a lot for that reason right there. But yeah, the Ram I think is probably one of my favorite trucks I've had so far.
Adrian, I can't say your last name, so I'm not saying your last name. Don't judge me. It said, would you upgrade the screen to one of the bigger screens?
On the Tundra? I don't know about that. I like the integrated look of the 8-inch screen this truck came with right here. But that 13 or 14-inch screen these trucks come with as an option would be cool too. But it does stick out of the dash. Like it's on top, it's like in front of the dash. So it's not as like clean of a look. I think I'd probably pass if I were to build it, because to me, I don't think it looks very proportionate to the inside of the truck. It's so big. Yeah. And the way it's not like built in, like on my Ram, it was nicely integrated. The 12-inch screen was integrated. On the Ford trucks, same thing. It's integrated. And of course, the GM trucks, the biggest thing you can get up until 2022 was that about 8-inch screen also. It being so big doesn't look like it's part of the truck anymore. So I probably wouldn't upgrade the size of my screen. And I'd probably just keep this versus even optioning that 14-inch screen. So yeah, probably just keep this. I wish it was a little bit bigger though. It's only 8 inches. I wish it was a little, like maybe a 10-inch.
Yeah, I think 10-inch would look good.
I feel like they had room though to put a bigger screen here, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like they could have taken a little bit of room off the vent design right there, and then added a little more screen.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That would have been perfect. I think this is way too small for the area they had to work with.
Yeah. All we really want to know is, did you kill the spider? First of all, I want to have driven with it in my truck. Mark, did you get rid of the spider?
Well, I hope so. Dumped a bunch of Dometaceous earth, or whatever it's called. We're gonna insert that footage right now. All right, so here is the current situation. There's no chance I'm riding around with a Black Widow in my truck. Sometimes in life, you gotta do what you gotta do. I did not want to ride around with the Black Widow, just chill in my truck rent free. Now it's time to get down to the registration shop and then get some plates. That's California. Okay, so show them what's going on here. We've reached the curious portion of the video where we're not gonna make it into this parking structure that is only 6'6". So we need to reverse our way all the way back to the street. Show them what we're working with.
He has to go back up, and this is like a 1-lane. Or is it 2-lane?
Yeah, it's a 2-lane road.
2-lane road, but
once we get back to the street, it's gonna be kind of tight. Welcome to the beach town of Orange County, where there's not going to be any parking on the road.
But there's loud cars.
And just like that, we have license plates for the truck. We are fully registered and legally driving on California roads. So huge shout out to Mary at M&M Registration. Also huge shout out to Finley, Toyota, and Prescott. Dude, the guys I bought the truck from, they hired the service for me, and Mary over at M&M Registration made it absolutely a breeze for me to get those plates. She brought them to me wherever I was. I went to her location and then she just ended up meeting me out and about, so made it really convenient. But yeah, dude, we are good to go on registration. Ashley's over here doing some TikTok stuff. So we have the leather interior now, which I'm super excited about. And I feel like we should talk about the benefits, like the pros and cons to a cloth interior and leather, right? So you have cloth interior in your car. And what's like the biggest con to a cloth interior?
I hate it.
You hate it?
I hate
wow,
it.
hate's a strong word. Why do you
Okay.
hate your cloth interior?
Well, okay, the reason why I hate it is because one, I have a husky. So all the hair and like if you go like out to the dog park or something.
Yeah, right, true.
Their paws get wet, right?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
All that is gonna get stuck.
Yeah, so you
and
get,
stained.
right, so you get the dog hair, you get the
Dog
dirt, and it's hard to clean. That's probably the biggest like downside
It's so hard to clean,
to cloth
especially
interior.
when you have friends.
So overall, it's a lot more difficult to clean cloth interior. The biggest perk to a leather interior is it all wipes off essentially. So if you spill your Dr. Pepper, then you're good to go. You wipe it right off. So that's a huge perk. But I would say one perk to a cloth interior is probably the comfort.
Oh yeah,
It's more
like,
comfortable for sure.
In the summer, like and like that's gonna burn.
That gets hot.
That's gonna burn your pants or
It gets it gets hotter, it gets colder, and it could crack over time too. So
Yeah.
that's one thing about leather interior over cloth. Cloth is a lot more comfortable and doesn't get
And
hot.
It doesn't really burn as
It doesn't
much.
burn as much. And if you live somewhere like Arizona or like somewhere where it gets hot, the sea can burn you for real. So that's one thing about leather interior. But it does, I think it looks a lot better though. So it's easier to clean and I think it looks better. But overall, I just want a darker interior color. That was my main thing.
But if anybody wants to detail my seats,
You and me
let me know.
both. I need a detailer too. Apparently it rained last night too or something because look at this. Like my truck is never clean for some reason or another. So if you guys have any mobile detailing recommendations, somewhere like let us know please in the Orange County area. Please drop their info on this video.
only one went going.
Well, that was a little embarrassing.
I'ma just